My name is Omar Cuevas, and my question is, why has the word amnesty turned into a bad word? It seems that we want to keep it away from our vernacular. We understand that although moving forward, we do need to create a path to citizenship, we do need to fix broken laws, but what's our contingency plan with 11 million individuals that need to be addressed, that there needs to be some way to be able to address their needs. And being someone that benefited from amnesty back in the 80s, and I think I've been able to add value to my local community and being able to raise 3 American children now as well myself, I think that we need to consider that as part of your program or your brainstorming session, and also include those individuals in the communities like you're doing today to continue that work, to make sure that whatever you form is of collaboration and not necessarily looking at just a one-track mind of being a conservative, but actually looking at how to deal with the issues today, 11 million people, and turn amnesty from a bad word into something you'd like to consider as well.
First of all, I'm not sure, and I want to be respectful, but I'm not sure if you've been listening to what we're saying. For you to stand up and say that we have a one-track mind because we're conservatives when we're talking about immigration reform, maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to listen a little bit more clearly to what we're saying. But I think you answered your own question, what the word amnesty has a bad connotation. You said you were a beneficiary of amnesty in the 80s. We granted amnesty, which was supposed to do what? Fix the problem and secure the border. And today we're talking about 11 million illegals that we have to grant amnesty to and secure the border. That's why it's become a bad word. So that's why my goal is we're going to be able to do, I want to do something about the 11 million that are here, but I will only do it if I don't have to sit here 20 years from now and talk about the same issue that we talked about 20 years ago. Do you see what I'm saying?
The amnesty wasn't the problem, though.
Amnesty,
They didn't go far enough.
no.
Like you're saying.
There were 2 things that happened with the amnesty that were a big problem. Number one, they didn't secure the border. They did nothing to secure the border and prevent more people from coming in illegally. The second thing that they did is they stopped enforcing the law. There were laws that were put in place to what we call work enforcement, where they were supposed, workplace enforcement, where they were supposed to actually go into the businesses who hired people that were illegal and punish them. They stopped enforcing those laws. The American people have a right, in my opinion, to believe that if we grant legal status to 11 million, that we will actually enforce the law this time. And the problem is that the American people don't trust that we're going to do it again. And that's why this is so difficult. Because it's not just about granting status to 11 million people. It's about fixing the problem so we don't have to have the same problem again in the future. And I think that's the only way that we can have a fair system. And that's what I've been working so hard on doing, is making sure, since I understand the immigration system, I worked within the system for 15 years, making sure that we do something so we don't have to have this conversation again in the future. But thank you.